All right, so a pretty common thing that can happen with the nut, and this happened to me yesterday. I noticed it started slipping that way, and I already loosened the strings, and yeah, that's what we need to do. Because how do you fix this? Well, you just glue it back on, basically. And the same method works if your nut actually breaks. So you can get a replacement one, most likely with the same, measurements. And then you can just glue it back on yourself. You don't need to take it to a shop, and doesn't cost you a whole ton. These are like just a few euros. But first of all, I'm gonna just gently scrape some of the old glue off and get it even. There we go, I think that'll work. And then the bottom also. And there's some of that old left over there. You don't have to go too hard, you don't want to take any off. And then, of course, we need to check this as well. And just there's some of that old glue in there, so I'm just gonna get it off, get it even. Usually this does the trick. Also the other way around. All right. Then I have this little brush. I did change my strings a while ago. This would of course be a good time to change your strings, but yeah, I won't do that. I don't need to. They're pretty good still. Just a little bit more. On that. All right, and then super glue. This is actually already should be really runny, but it's getting thicker, so I need to get some on a toothpick, and then I just spread it over there a little bit. And you don't have to go overboard with the stuff. That should do it. And then just make sure it's evenly there. And all the way down. There we go. And then get the strings in there, tighten them up, a few of them, just to press it down a bit evenly. Close the super glue And there you have it, almost as good as new. And then you can and if you happen to off-center it, you just gotta try and get it out of there. And for that, you know, of course, something you could slightly start to like, but usually you can just take the strings off and I would gently just press that way if I'd want to get it off, or just, you know, take something and tap evenly. So I would probably take a little piece of wood, put it over there against the nut like that, and then just, and it would come off. That of course won't work with the nut like this, that's in a slot. So, you know, I think that wouldn't come off. You know, it would break, but I'd have to just tap it from that direction, or then just try to pull it off and replace it with a new one, because it would surely break. All right, but yeah, that's how you fix these kinds of nuts. And this is just plastic, so, you know, easy little fix. Super glue, something, scrape the old glue off. That's it. Really simple. You can do it by yourself. No need to, you know, have a luthier to check it up. So yeah, these are the things that are good to know. And next time, something else. I'm off. Bye.